Welcome to Wrestling Throne. The WWE Universe has always known that Roman Reigns is a force unlike any other, but recent whispers suggest that the tribal chief may be holding a secret power even WWE cannot control. This is not about championship belts or scripted dominance. This is about influence, strategy, and an untouchable authority that extends beyond the confines of the ring. Fans may see a confident, unshakable figure, but behind the scenes, something far more profound is brewing, something that could reshape the entire landscape of WWE forever. Roman Reigns has always been calculated, but this feels different. This feels limitless. Roman Reigns has never relied solely on physical strength or charisma. His power comes from his understanding of people, from his ability to manipulate perception, to bend narratives, and to command loyalty in ways others cannot even imagine. For years, WWE has attempted to structure storylines around him, to contain him, to predict his moves, but there is a growing belief that Roman Reigns now operates on a level WWE itself struggles to influence. The tribal chief has become more than a character. He has become a variable the company cannot fully control. Every appearance, every promo, every interaction carries layers of meaning. Roman Reigns has mastered the art of psychological dominance. He observes, calculates, and strategically decides when to speak and when to remain silent. His silence is as powerful as any attack in the ring. It is the quiet before storms that devastate careers, shatter alliances, and leave fans in awe. WWE may script the matches, but Roman Reigns has begun to script the chaos, and no one can predict the full scope of its impact. There is also a subtle, almost imperceptible shift in how other wrestlers interact with him. Allies who once felt protected now hesitate. Rivals who once dared to challenge him tread carefully. Even the backstage dynamics have altered. Roman Reigns' presence alone has become a controlling force, not just a focal point of storylines. He is no longer just a champion. He is an authority figure whose decisions reverberate beyond any creative plan. The idea of a secret power may sound sensational, but in the world of professional wrestling, influence is often the most dangerous weapon. Roman Reigns has perfected this weapon. He controls how others perceive him, how they respond to him, and how they act around him. Those who underestimate this aspect of his dominance may find themselves blindsided, not by a spear or a Superman punch, but by a shift in alliances, opportunities, or even trust. This is a power that cannot be contained by contracts, scripts, or authority. Even the WWE Universe senses that something is changing. Crowds react differently during his segments, not just with excitement, but with tension. There is anticipation, uncertainty, and an unspoken fear that anything could happen. Roman Reigns has cultivated an aura that is both magnetic and intimidating. Fans may cheer, but they also watch with caution, knowing that the tribal chief operates on a level beyond ordinary understanding. History shows that the most dangerous figures in wrestling are those who can bend reality to their will. Roman Reigns has done this repeatedly, transforming his faction, the Bloodline, from a simple alliance into a kingdom of influence. But if recent reports are accurate, he may now be operating with an unseen advantage, one that gives him leverage even WWE cannot fully counter. That makes him unpredictable, unstoppable, and more dangerous than ever. Those closest to him backstage are reportedly feeling the effects first. Decisions are being reconsidered, strategies reevaluated, and storylines are adjusting to his influence rather than the other way around. Roman Reigns has always demanded respect, but now that respect feels less like obligation and more like fear. He has become the embodiment of control, and no script or authority can fully dictate his next move. The beauty, and terror, of this secret power lies in its subtlety. Roman Reigns does not need to announce it. He does not need to flaunt it. He allows others to underestimate it, to misjudge it, and to feel safe until the moment they realize that they are already inside its grip. It is a slow, methodical form of dominance that few can resist. Even WWE's top executives may find themselves adjusting to a reality that they no longer fully command. Psychologically, Roman Reigns has become the ultimate strategist. He knows when to step forward and when to retreat. He calculates crowd reactions, locker room dynamics, and narrative momentum with precision. Every move is part of a larger plan, one that only he can see in its entirety. And in wrestling, perception is everything. Those who cannot read the full picture are left vulnerable to the tribal chief's influence. The implications of this power are massive. Roman Reigns could alter storylines at will, elevate or suppress talent without explicit instruction, and shift the balance of power in WWE overnight. He does not need to physically dominate every opponent because his influence pre-shapes outcomes. Matches, alliances, and rivalries are secondary to the command he now wields outside the ring. WWE may write the script, but Roman Reigns writes the reality in which that script exists. Fans have begun speculating endlessly. Who could challenge him? Who could influence him? The unsettling truth is that very few can. His allies remain loyal out of respect and fear. His rivals hesitate because any move against him could backfire spectacularly. The tribal chief has reached a level where control is not about brute force or even titles, it is about shaping the narrative itself. And that is a power WWE struggles to contain. Even when he is not featured prominently on television, Roman Reigns' presence is felt. Crowds, wrestlers, and executives alike respond to his aura. There is no announcement, no speech, no press release that can fully explain why this is happening. It is organic, invisible, yet undeniable. Roman Reigns has transcended traditional power structures within WWE. He is no longer simply part of the system. He is an element that can alter it fundamentally. Consider the implications for the bloodline and other factions. Roman Reigns' influence may be guiding decisions, conflicts, and alliances in ways that are invisible to viewers. The direction of careers, the perception of dominance, and even the outcome of championship pursuits could be quietly molded by his unseen hand. The power to orchestrate events from behind the curtain makes him not only dominant but nearly untouchable. This is why speculation about his secret power resonates. It is not just rumor, it is a recognition that Roman Reigns operates on a level few can comprehend. The tribal chief has always been strategic, but the possibility that he now possesses leverage beyond the company's control marks a turning point in his career and in WWE history. Every decision, every segment, every match is potentially a calculated move in a game only he fully understands. The WWE Universe may see a confident, in control champion, but backstage, the reality may be far more complex. Roman Reigns could be manipulating outcomes, testing loyalty, and shaping narratives without anyone outside his inner circle fully realizing it. That is the essence of power, the ability to influence without being challenged. And in this scenario, the tribal chief is nearly untouchable. Even rivals who think they understand him may be mistaken. Roman Reigns has always been adaptive, willing to change strategies mid-match, mid-storyline, and mid-alliance. That unpredictability, combined with a potentially uncontrollable influence, makes him more dangerous than ever. WWE may plan, script, and stage events, but the reality is increasingly shaped by him. He is no longer just performing. He is orchestrating. The stakes have never been higher. Roman Reigns' next move could destabilize storylines, elevate new stars, or crush careers before they fully begin. The secret power he holds may allow him to control more than outcomes, it could redefine the rules of engagement within WWE. For fans and wrestlers alike, this is an era where the tribal chief's influence is absolute, invisible, and unchallengeable. What remains uncertain is how WWE will respond. The company has historically maintained tight control over narratives, but Roman Reigns' unique combination of charisma, influence, and strategy may now operate beyond those constraints. This is a level of dominance that cannot be scripted, contained, or fully anticipated. The tribal chief may have become something WWE itself struggles to manage. In the coming weeks, months, and possibly years, the impact of this secret power may unfold. Alliances could fracture, titles could shift unexpectedly, and the balance of power may tilt in ways the company never predicted. Roman Reigns has always played for long-term control, and now that control may be nearly absolute, giving him leverage that extends beyond his role as champion. Fans should watch closely. Every word, every gesture, and every match may carry layers of meaning invisible to the casual observer. Roman Reigns' next move may not just shock, it may redefine how influence, authority, and dominance are measured in WWE. The tribal chief is no longer merely part of the game, he may have become the one shaping it entirely. This is why speculation about Roman Reigns' secret power cannot be dismissed. It is a recognition that the tribal chief's dominance is evolving into something far beyond the ring, beyond storylines, and perhaps even beyond the control of WWE itself. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear, Roman Reigns is not just a competitor. He is a force that few can counter, and even fewer can understand fully. The WWE Universe is witnessing history in the making. Whether this secret power is fully revealed or subtly applied, its presence is already altering dynamics, expectations, and the emotional stakes for fans and performers alike. Roman Reigns' era may be entering a phase where nothing feels predictable, and every interaction carries weight beyond imagination. And when the impact of this unseen influence finally becomes clear, WWE may realize that it has allowed Roman Reigns to transcend traditional limits of control. This is dominance elevated to an entirely new level, a reign defined not just by victories but by the power to shape reality itself. Roman Reigns may hold a secret WWE cannot counter, and that makes the tribal chief the most dangerous figure in wrestling today. Follow, subscribe and like.